Alright, guys, I'm Drew Evo, Shoe Shine, Boxing. You know what time we on. I'm not gonna go through the same bullshit again. Ethan. I got my man Chicano Prophet right here,
What
and
up?
hopefully you guys can hear him. We're gonna talk about this fight tomorrow. It's Anthony Joshua versus Robert Helenius. It was originally supposed to be Anthony Joshua fighting Dillian White. So a lot has unfolded this whole past week with this fight, man. Like the fight was called off because supposedly Dillian White tested positive for some shit again. But and out of nowhere, it took them like how many days? Like 4 fucking days to find a replacement. So like 4 days later, we found out. I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday. The other day that Hellenius is the opponent. And to tell you the truth, it's a fucking joke. I was on a fucking panel. I was on a fucking show the other night, and it had like a two dudes talking about it. One dude said that it was a better fight than the Dillian White fight, which I completely disagree with, and everything. It's just as much of a joke as the Dillian White fight is, and the other ones, saying that, oh, trying to make excuses up, trying not to give excuses for AJ and everything. But yo, Chicano, what you think about this, man?
Man, it's like you said, there was some time to choose an opponent, and there were a lot of good options out there, man. People started getting excited, thinking about it, but Eddie Hearn, man, he tempered our expectations, man. People were throwing out the name Ruiz, Otto Wallin. Those would have been some good fights, man. And then when I heard Hellenius as a possible option, right, I thought it was almost like a joke. Like, this dude just got sparked out by Wilder, right? I mean,
Yeah,
this guy's also been chin checked by, I think, what's that guy's name? He's been knocked out before, right? By
Gerald
other
Washington,
lesser opponents. Gerald Washington.
and he's on the
And that
undercard
guy's
too.
a scrub. What a joke. What a joke. So it's like this fight, I mean, the whole thing bugs me. What also bugs me, bro, was the way and Anthony Joshua trying to act like he's some tough guy, like, dude, what's wrong with me? We gonna fight here, fight in the ring? Just dude, stop. Like, you should be grateful that somebody's gonna fill in. Like, you're not a badass anymore, bro. You're not even taking serious fights anymore. The whole fight rubs me the wrong way. Also, the excuses that the AJ fan base is giving AJ, it's disgusting, bro.
Well, let me. I'm gonna repeat some. I'm gonna repeat it like a statement, a couple statements, and I want you to get your input on this. Like, so I was having a little like a debate. I guess you can call it a debate, and on this panel and everything. It's like, so it came out to the thing that they like this person brought out. Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson had soft touches to get their confidence back. And so, the next thing I countered with was, Lennox Lewis also fought Vitaly Klitschko under 12 days' notice, defending his belt under 12 days' notice against Vitaly Klitschko, which was number 3 ranked in the WBC. So that person next said that, oh, Lennox Lewis was a unified heavyweight champion. Now, here's my question for you. Does that what the fuck does that have to do with him being a unified champion? Doesn't that make it more of a reason for him not to pick Vitaly Klitschko because he's a top 3 in that sectioning body? You would think he will pick somebody that's a soft touch, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you're dealing with a guy who's on top, who's a prize fighter who draws big money, right? And let's be real, AJ does draw, I guess, right? But it's obvious that they're just trying to keep this thing going. He's just cashing out now. Like, okay, if you're not a top champion anymore, you've already got your soft touch, right? You already fought some nobody. Okay, like why would you fight another nobody to get your confidence up? I mean, this guy, he's a head case, bro. Let's just call it what it is. AJ is a head case, bro. Like, he's so indifferent towards things. Needs new coaches all the damn time, right? Doesn't even really know what the fighter is going to do next. He always has to ask. The guy's too robotic, man. Like, I think he got lucky because he's skilled enough to do what he does, right? He's got a look that people like, right? But this fight is a joke. There's no excusing it. They should have just canceled it. They're going to give us this type of fight. Like, I guess I'll watch it tomorrow, maybe, but only with the hopes of Joshua getting knocked out.
Here's my main issue. They said this was supposed to be supposedly a pay-per-view fight. They changed it because of the race replacement. But here's the thing: you're still paying for the fight. You're paying for the yearly guys that put the one-time payment in for $200 and some dollars for the year. Supposedly to guys that pay $25 a month, you're technically still paying for the fucking fight, regardless. And this is like if you count the Golden Boy shows, this is like maybe the sixth straight fight card that had to be changed last almost a week notice of the card and everything, and the zone continues to make you pay for this shit. It's horrible, but here's the thing that I really don't get. Why would somebody reply to me with a statement that doesn't make sense? Oh, he's a unified heavyweight champion. Like, it makes sense if he wasn't fighting if he was fighting a soft touch as a replacement, not the number 3 ranked in the WBC and everything. So, it's these fanboys are really trying to come up with anything to prove their point and everything, and like, it's a shame. And like, I can't believe somebody would say that this is a better fight than the Dillian Whyte fight. It's as much as a joke because Robert Helenius is the same type of fighter as Dillian Whyte is now. Like, seriously, he just is now. Robert Helenius is watched. He got knocked out in the first round by Deontay Wilder. He won in his last fight in like a journeyman fight, I guess, or a guy that was undefeated.
Yeah, some ballroom in Helsinki or some shit.
So I look at it like this. This is the worst thing possible, because this is the worst opponent possible, because what if he doesn't knock out Helenius? Makes it really bad. Ahead of a Wilder payday, it can potentially cash out. This is a bad look if he does not knock out Helenius or let it go, lose to Helenius. So we're gonna have final thoughts because this video is not gonna be long. It's because we can go on all night about killing AJs and everything, pissing off fanboys, fangirls, and everything. Chicano, any more thoughts?
My final thought is AJ's last-minute opponent, the fill-in opponent is garbage. Okay, it is what it is. I respect the English fan base, bro. I do. I think they're great, man. They're enthusiastic. You know, they back their fighters even when they're not world level and they're kind of like European level. Like, I love the enthusiasm, right? I think they're a great fan base. You know, but this fight sucks. And AJ is a guy who, let's be honest, man, he never fought the top guys, right? It's just like Fury said. All AJ did was go and got my belt out of the bracket, bro. Okay, when Fury was taking care of business and Wilder was taking care of business, and they ended up fighting each other, right? Because that was the fight that everybody wanted to see, right before Fury got fat, right?
Yeah.
AJ went around and did the easy work, fighting champions that we fucking never had heard of, like what, Charles Martin, and just nobodies, right? And some of those fights. Some of those fights were close too, man. And it's just like, I think people liked the idea of AJ. He was marketable, you know, and he was doing good, but he can't even pretend that he's interested in boxing anymore. In his last fight, he said, "Oh, I'm just doing this for the money," pretty much. I remember when Ruiz filled in. I remember Joshua's mentality was just like, "Give me whoever. I'll take whoever." Right? Not anymore. And he just needs some bum, right? Just to cash out again, right? Just to cash out one final time when he goes in the ring against Wilder. The guy's never been a natural fighter, in my opinion. He's too robotic. He's a knockout waiting to happen if he faces Wilder, and that's just how I feel about it.
Well, Chicano, thank you for taking your time out and everything. But here's my last thought. The zone subscribers, I think you need to cancel your subscription. Clearly, they have failed you again. Clearly, they're trying to sugarcoat shit. Clearly, Eddie Hearn is not taking the side of the athletic commission as usual, trying to hide shit because rumors around saying that, hey, they've been new for 2 weeks that he fucking tested positive. But at the end of the day, guys, you see the writing on the wall. This is a bad pick. It was a bad pick for Eddie Hearn to pick and AJ to them to pick Helenius. And rumors are they didn't even, that Hergative didn't want to fight. They want to stay face. That's why they're going to say that. So at the end of the day, thank you to everybody that's going to watch this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to Shoe Shine. Make sure you subscribe to El Chile on Chicano Profits channel. Everybody, have a good night. From me to my man, Chicano Profit.